Hi, my amazing planners. It's Jess from My Magical Planner, and today I'm going to be planning out the week of October 23rd through the 29th in the new Erin Condren that I just purchased. This is kind of a let's see if this works for me, how much I like it, and the setup. If you missed my unboxing of this particular planner, I will link it up above. And this week I will be trying to go a little bit more functional opposed to decorative, although I will be using this kit from Sadie Stickers. It's called Witchful and it's kind of a play on Hocus Pocus. I think it's a really cool kit. I don't know how much I'm going to be using it, but I do have it here, and of course I have some florals to go with it. I've also pulled out a couple of Tombos, just trying to match it with what I have. So I have P660, P881, and P761. And then this one, which is 066. I think the P has the chiseled end and this one does not. So I have those, and then I also have a couple of other things that I pulled out. I might pull out more, we'll see how it goes. But I have some pumpkin headers from Pretty Pink Co. I have the sampler from Sadie Stickers that I used last week, as well as the leftovers from the July Mystery. I have these little dangles from Letters to Apollo, which I might use, and some Giving Girl little pumpkin clusters. These are from Sticker Guru, and it has, again, a couple of dangles. It also has these little coffee mugs, which I might use, and these leaf headers. Date dots from Make Be Makes. Dividers from Olive Planner Co. I thought these matched the kind of sparkle washy type thing that she has going in there. I have these little swatches from Letters to Apollo in the color Bloom. The peachy pink color here matches really closely to this, so I figured I'd use that. I also have some unfoiled icons from Crafts by Towie that I might pull in. Some brooms from Pretty Pink Co. These were from last year's Letters to Apollo with like little ghosts doing activities. And these ones are from Harriet Wright Design, just fall icons. This one is Paper Trail Plans. I don't know if she still has these in the shop, to be honest, but they're little planners I thought I might use. And then I have the YouTube icons from Pretty Pink Co. as well as some little laptops with coffee there and a audiobook icon from Hello Petite Paper. So let's just kind of get into, oh, one last thing. This is from the Giving Girl, I believe, and it's geometric kind of dangles. I wasn't sure if I was going to use this or not, but it is laid out here for me. Okay, so it's been a really long time since I've planned in here. Let's go over this last week to kind of look. So I think it's been, gosh, it's pre-COVID since I used an Erin Condren. What I have been using recently are Harriet Wright Designs inserts. These are very similar in layout. However, they don't have the lines across, and I tend to do a little bit more decorative planning, I think, in this. But the problem I'm having is that I don't take this everywhere with me. I think it's something to do with being in the binder. I find it hard to write on. I don't like the way it kind of does that. And I just end up not taking it places with me. And then if I don't take my planner with me, I don't use it. So we're going to see. I think I'm going to be using the Moxie Life this next year, but I wanted, since this I bought as an 18-month planner, I wanted to kind of try out a few spreads and see, because even if I decide not to use it and gift it to somebody else, if I just use a couple of spreads prior to January, I don't feel like it's going to impact anybody else. So that all being said, the one thing, like, I really love decorative planning, so I do want to incorporate some decorative planning aspects to everything. So I think I would like to use the swatches here, and I want to see if they cover up the days of the week and how well that works. So that's where we're going to start. Do I want to? I guess I can cover up the whole thing. Here we go. So I do know that this paper is not going to be as forgiving as my current paper. It is a rougher texture, so it does absorb a little bit better. The one problem I had with this type of paper in the past is that sometimes it clogged up my pens because I tend to use really fine tipped pens. But we'll see. I do like the fact that it's dated, even though I am covering up the dated, but there's just something about having that there and planned out for you that is really nice. All right, and now I need to find those date dots, don't I? There they are. So we start on the 23rd, correct? Yes, 23rd. So 26th. All right. The next thing I want to do is I do want to add a little bit of deco at the top here. Not necessarily a ton, but I was thinking maybe the big strips here would be nice. Just something kind of simple but pretty. Sorry, I'm gonna unfold it just because I'm not sticking that down all the way right now, so that I can also add a few decorative little swooches if I want to. And I want to do both sides at the same time. I do really like these colors. I think they're really pretty. It's a little hard for me to see where the edge of the paper is because I'm old. And I'm used to having inserts that come out, so. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to do any dangle elements, I think is what I decided there. That being said, I do want to do something over here. I kind of want to have like some kind of underlining underneath October. So I can either use this or one of these little underlining guys, and maybe I use a little bit of deco here. I think that would be really cute. The question is which size deco, and I'm kind of thinking the smaller one. Like this. And then let's see about a cluster here of these guys. Then maybe I just use like nice little floral here to complete that line. And trim it on the sides. Oh, I didn't grab out an extra piece of paper. Ta-da! Sticker paper to the rescue. Okay. So I think I want to highlight what week it is, and out of my colors, I think I'm going to use this one. Oh, I'm going to use the other end though, because I want the chiseled in. Oh, that's a little bit more yellowy than I thought it would be. Maybe if I go over it with this one. Kind of mute it down. But that's this week. The next thing I want to do is, so I don't have a this week script in the kit, but I can always grab one and just use one of these little dividers. I'll use actually this color, and I like these really thin ones, so I can just put this here, and I can either write in this week or use a script, and I think I'm going to write in this week. So we have that. I do want to include the Monday through Sunday, I think, as my to-dos. I don't know that I'm going to use the washi actually, because I think I'm going to use this for my, well, if I use, okay, hold on. If I use this for my dinners area, then I don't need this one. But maybe I use these to kind of separate out down here for my dinners area. I like the idea of that, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this blank for the moment, and we're going to plan out what I have going on each day. So, and opposed to having it kind of take up the whole thing, I'm going to try and be more functional this week and have like an appointment section, a to-do section, and I'm not sure what I'm using. Well, maybe I could do the full boxes in one of the areas, maybe in the middle, have my appointments at the top and my to-dos here and my dinners here. That could work. So let me see, I might have enough appointment scripts that I could put an appointment script in each one of the top boxes here, so let me check on that. Paydays, to-dos, school. Okay, so here's my appointment stickers, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that'll work if I put them on the weekday ones, and then on the weekends I don't really have a lot of appointments, so I think that works. So I think what I'll do is I'll put the appointment sticker here, and then maybe I'll use one of the really tiny dividers below it. I like the idea of that. Maybe I put the dividers first, and we use these ones. So now I can put the appointment sticker, and I think I'm going to center it like that. Okay, well, I centered it on that one, but I guess it's going to depend on where these little stars are. All right, for Monday, we have Megan's lessons, really. Oh, I'd love to do dots, actually, for those. Do I have dots? I'm thinking, because they're not in this kit. I don't have, like, dots or anything, because it's much more decorative. I do have this here, and I could, like, the new Moxie Life little checklist that I got. I could use the dots from this with maybe this one. I almost wish this was clear so I could better see how I'm lining it up. But metal is also really nice. Okay, so we have Megan Listen and Megan Off Ice. And I'll insert times afterwards. So then Tuesday, we have, what, 3 of them? It's hard to tell if I'm lining up straight. I think 2. And then on Wednesdays, it's a little bit more. So Wednesday would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I think 4. Okay. So on Tuesday, Megan has her lesson. And she has therapy on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, Megan has her group. Yes, I have more children than just one. She figure skates, and so it's a muscle memory sport. So it's her daily practice. So Megan has group skating skills, and then a lesson. And then I have my therapy, and Emily has group speech. Okay. And then on Thursday, which maybe I just, oh, that's a little hard to work with that, huh? Yeah, that will be an issue that I didn't think of. If I glue it down flat, it's not going to make it go away, is it? Nope. So I guess that's where these circles will be. But on Thursday, we need 2. Oop, wrong end. Wrong marker. We need 2. Okay. So 1, 2, and then on Friday, we really just need 1, but I want to leave a little room at the top because it is payday to mark that. And then Saturday is 1. And then Sunday is kind of 1. Maybe 2. We'll see. All right. On Thursday, I have a dentist appointment. And Megan has a lesson. Then on Friday is the Halloween skating show. On Saturday, there is U of M hockey. And then on Sunday, oh, there's also hockey on Friday. I need another circle. U of M hockey. And then on Sunday, Jared and me are going to go out on a date, and Megan is going to play D&D. Date to see Murder on the Oriental Express. Okay, so that is all of the appointments we have this week. The next thing I want to do is down here put in our dinners. So I'm going to put dinner at the top here, and I'm going to write it all the way across. All right, now looking at the week to kind of plan my dinners, I know that on Friday with the Halloween skate and U of M that there won't be really time to make a dinner there. So I'm going to plan on us eating out. Be it at the hockey game or something in between, but either way, on Saturday, I will probably not make something, but I'm not sure right now. So I do know that with Megan's therapy and her lesson, that means I'm not getting home until late. So we're going to plan on spaghetti, which is really quick and easy. I also know that Wednesday is going to be super busy, and that I have some frozen steak in the freezer. So I am going to make, we call it steak and pasta. It's kind of like beef stroganoff, but not quite. Essentially, I cut up a steak and like fry it up, and we have pasta, and then there's like a gravy that some people put on. But because I have a family of very picky eaters, that's kind of how that goes. A lot of the meals that we make are with the autism issues that we have and the pickiness of eating are deconstructed meals. So, steak and pasta, which just means that they are meals that I can serve and accommodate different issues. So, you can have your meal at this stage or that stage, kind of thing. For example, like tacos. I have people who can't handle taco seasoning. And so we just take their meat out before we season it. And then everything else is a you make it yourself type deal. Okay, speaking of tacos, I did want to make them this week. And I was thinking that actually Thursday would be a good day for that. So I'm going to put tacos here. Usually I like that to be a Tuesday thing because, Taco Tuesday is a thing. But I think the spaghetti is going to work better this week because Megan tends to be my front runner on making tacos. So with that being said, I did find a copycat Panera like broccoli cheddar soup, which all of my kids like their broccoli cheddar soup, so we're going to try that. Well, okay, most of my kids, 3 out of 4. So we're going to try for that. And that leaves me these two. I want to do something in the crock pot on Sunday. So I'm going to say that on the Sunday, how about we do a roast? And then we have leftovers on Saturday for those who are home, because some people will be at the hockey game. So that's kind of the dinner planning. Then I want to have a place for to-dos, be it here or there. So, and I also have YouTube stuff, which maybe I put up here in the appointment section. Like, it'll be in my other planner, but it's nice to also have it in here. So, I think I'm going to put it at the bottom of this area. So let's do that next. Okay, so here are my little YouTube guys. So I'm going to put one on Monday. One on Tuesday. And Sunday. So for YouTube this week, I have a Hocus Pocus actually for my pin channel. Pin unboxing. For Tuesday, I have the Sterling Ink subscription for this channel. And then on Sunday will be a plan with me. I haven't quite decided, but that should be a monthly. Now, sometimes I put a video on Thursday or Friday, but I think I'm not going to worry about it this week. So we have that. I think I do have the ability to then put in full boxes along here. So let's, because I kind of like the idea of putting this Hocus Pocus one at least on Friday. And then maybe I put this one at the bottom here. Do I have to have all my to-dos in the same box? I don't think I do. But none of them will be in the top, so will that be weird? Maybe. I think maybe I put the wishful thinking over here as well. And maybe this little cute one here. This one as well. So put that one there. I like the idea of this one over here. And then I think I'm going to do the florals because I'm not super big on the bat. I think he's a little creepy. Okay. So there's that. And now I want to put, I think, headers down here and then the to-do. Oh, I forgot to mark that Jarrett's going to be at jewelry duty all week. So let's mark that really quick. Maybe I use this really thin washi here for that. Okay, there we go. And I'll just write, maybe I use one of the boxes actually for this part. I just have to move it down to over here. Okay. Jared. Jury duty. Which is likely an all-week thing. And then I want to do headers for the to-do area, which I'll do these little pink ones here. do think I'm going to put the habit trackers in here. So we'll do one here and one here. So I'm going to put AM routine and PM routine. Then I want to sorry, I'm just thinking for a moment. I want a general like to-do list for the week. So maybe I use this divider here. Because it's a little bit thicker. And place it below here. And I'll put weekly to do. So that should have things like grocery shop and that type of thing. So maybe I just make some little boxes here. I wish it matched a little bit better with the colors from the kit, but so we have grocery shop, schedule, test results. This is for Megan. And then what else do I need to do this week? Oh, I wanted to look for a book group. What else do I need to do? Oh, evening brain dumps. To try and help with the to-dos, which would be just going in here every night and being like, okay, this is what I need to do the next day. Oh, and Moxie Life. I haven't started working through that free module and I want to start doing that, but I just haven't had time as of yet. So, oh, I must have put the cap somewhere else. Where did I put the cap? Okay, I'll find it in just a second. There we go. I do like that it kind of calmed down there after at first I was like, oh, that's a little bright. So I think that's a good start. Oh, the other thing is to find a local coffee shop for next week. To visit, to get me out of the house. So we're going to try that as well. And then maybe I just leave a couple here because it is Friday. I'm sure I'm going to come up with a couple more. So then for the weekly to-do areas, maybe I use the checklist and just kind of put them in here. And if I put them up high enough, like there's still room at the bottom for me to add things, which I think will be good. I can use this little area down here for is the cleaning focus if I need that. But let's see how this goes and see if this works better. I mean, it still has a decorative element to it, but it is much more functional. So let's just kind of see. So anyhow, that's my plan with me for this week. Hopefully it'll go better, and we'll check in next week and see how it went.